And by just editing the PDF file, you can correct the quiz. So you will have a pen basically in the PDF document and just check the correct answers, cross out the wrong answers, and add the points to make a final grade in the end. You can do that in a PDF file, and then I just send a screenshot to the kids to let them know their final grades. And by this way, creating a PDF document, you can also print the exam to have documentation for the school. All right. This function also enables you to include and exclude unsubmitted quizzes, the analyze function. So if you include unsubmitted quizzes, basically you will see all the open quizzes. That means you can also track who is actually working on the exams right now. Unsubmitted means the quiz is still open on their phone and they are working on it. Or they just closed the window and started a new one. In this case, you can see the student boss bar. She opened many quizzes and started all over again. I guess she closed some of her quizzes by accident and started new ones. So by checking the submitted quizzes, you can also track what answers they already put in the quiz. The student, in this case, she didn't put any answers in this quiz. For example, let's see here, Tikun, this quiz is not submitted, but let's see if you put already some answers in there. Also a blank one. Let's see, this student. Yeah, for example, student Sarah, she answered some of the questions, but you can see not all of them. So she can still work on this quiz. And in case they lose their quiz because they, I don't know, their phone has no battery anymore, or they by accident they closed the internet browser or whatever, you'll be able to share the quiz with their added answers to them again. This is very important because if they have to start all over again, the kids they will lose their motivation and they won't submit. So it's very important you can share the answers again, and by this way also make sure that some internet trouble is not causing a problem with the exams. To do that, you go to the unsubmitted quiz, go to select action, and then go to respondent access URL. Using this, you'll be able to copy a link here, send to them, and this link will include the quiz with their already answered questions. And then they can just continue and submit in the end. It's a very useful function. All right. And you will, as I say, you will also be able to track who is actually working on the exam, because some of the kids, they will not be able to join a Zoom meeting and work on the exam at the same time. And this way you can still track if they are working on the exam. Yeah, basically these are the functions of Flexiquiz compared to Google Forms, which obviously is also a possible option to create online exams. I feel this is a bit easier to handle and has some more functions, especially quite useful for a class, for a teaching setting compared to Google Forms. However, Google Forms is not limited to 10 questions, which is an advantage for Google Forms. But the fill in the blanks function here and also the adding the pictures function is quite useful in my eyes. So I like to use this homepage, Flexiquiz, to create my quizzes. And I suggest you just try Flexiquiz and Google Forms. unless you didn't do already, and you can choose which one you like more. This is just another option maybe. Alright, in case there are any questions, feel free to write to me. I will answer happily any questions, and I hope I could give some new ideas for teaching online. Thank you very much. Bye bye.